Hey, Dr. Levin here, and I have a contractor working on my house right now. And he was there on Saturday, 2 days ago. And I'm talking to him, and he knows I'm a chiropractor. And he's like, ever since I had an accident, I can't move my arm well. It hurts when I lift it up past here, and my neck hurts. So I did a little history with him. The guy is healthy as a horse. Other than that, no issues whatsoever. So I said, Abel, I'll just adjust you right now. He says, right here? Yeah, I had like a little ottoman I could adjust them on. And basically what I did, let's say this is Abel, and then I'll go over afterwards some of the muscles. So I put Abel down, did a couple of adjustments through his rib cage and his thoracic spine. Then I flipped him over. Now Abel's on his back, and I took care of his neck, kind of like boom, and mobilized his cervical spine and thoracic spine. So Abel gets up, and I'm like, Abel, how you feeling now? And he looks at me, and he looks at his buddies, because he's laughing, and his buddies that he's working with are laughing, and he's like, I don't want to say what he said, but he said, holy, and then he's like, my arm doesn't hurt when I move it. And he's moving his arms around, and he's moving his neck around, which was stuck. He couldn't go past here. And he's like, how come none of my medical doctors told me to see a chiropractor? He's been suffering like this for years, and he's active. He's a contractor. And I'm like, Abel, you can't wait for your medical doctor to send you a chiropractor. Most medical doctors don't do that. He's like, oh man, I should have seen you years ago. Yes, you should have seen me years ago. So the point is, shoulders. Let's talk about shoulders for a sec. The only bony attachment of the shoulder is this collarbone right here. That's it. That's the only place a shoulder attaches bony-wise. The rest of this shoulder blade, with the rotator cuff and all the muscles here, it glides on the rib cage and the cervical spine and the thoracic spine with all the muscles coalescing and attaching here. It's very critical for the shoulder, normal shoulder function, to have normal muscle function, normal rib cage movement, thoracic spine movement, and neck movement. So what does a chiropractor do? A chiropractor evaluates the whole situation, figures out where the stuck joints are, the subluxations, mobilizes those, adds normal motion and function, and wham, the arm that was stuck now moves like butter. So I checked on Abel yesterday just to be sure he was okay. I texted him, he's like, thank you. I feel so much better, with the emoji like this. Go Abel, go chiropractic. If you have a shoulder problem, if you know somebody that does, before they have surgery, you make sure you send them in here. Have a great day.